Hey everybody. Hey everybody. How are you? Hope you're having a good 30th of December. It's almost 2019. As you can see, I'm wearing my red vest. I'm a patriot, so patriots will wear red vest. Um, my title is What is a Ghost? Do you know what a ghost is? I'll tell you. Ghost is, have you heard in the Bible the familiar spirits? That's what a ghost is. If you believe in reincarnation, that's a familiar spirit. I've had ghosts, I see ghosts or familiar spirits all the time. They're everywhere. You don't have to go ghost hunting to find them, they're everywhere. So, no need for that. You do have power over them if you are a follower of Jesus. He gave us power over them. So, what is a ghost? It's a familiar spirit. Like if, say, okay, let me think. Okay, so this is kind of weird, but I'm going to share it anyway. So one time I was convinced that I was reincarnated as Francis Scott Keys. That's who I was in my other life. And the reason I say that is because I would always get really emotional when the Star Spangled Banner would play. I mean, it would bring tears to my eyes, and I just never could understand why. And then as I was standing there in the living room and the Star Spangled Banner was playing, I said out loud, why do I get so emotional over this? Why does this keep happening? And I heard a voice very clear said, because you wrote that. And so I was convinced for a while that I was reincarnated I was Francis Scott Keys in another life. But that was actually a familiar spirit to Francis Scott Keys. That spirit was familiar with him, and so they could put thoughts in your head and, or feelings on certain things or something like that. I hear kids that have memories and stuff, and it's kind of neat, but it's a lie. Reincarnation does not exist. It just doesn't, because the Bible says so. You know, Jesus talks about the familiar spirits. And what are those ghosts or familiar spirits? Those are the dead. Let's see, how can I put this? Okay, when the fallen angels came and took the women and they had kids from them, there were giants. Well, the giants are not allowed to go to heaven. I mean, so it's like their disembodied spirit, I guess, is what is roaming the earth. And they're the ones who get familiar with other people and what they do, and maybe they possess them. I don't know. But that's who they are. It's just, I know it sounds weird, but that is really it. So, but anyway, this is my video. Probably, I don't know if I'll do one last one of the year. There's going to be a special at the Pete Santilli show tomorrow night. So the 9 o'clock show, 7 Mountain Time. So you should go watch that. It should be interesting. And I heard a video from Cole today. So Cole, where's your video, brother? Where is it? No, I'm sure you were out doing, your godly thing with preaching to the prisoners and people everywhere. And, you know, uh, he's got like this really huge cross in the back of his church, which is very cool. And I think it's neat that he does that. And, I'm not exactly, I don't know the whole story about it, and I'll just leave it at that, but I think it's pretty cool. So, all right, I'm going to go. I'm getting very tired. I have to work in the morning, so I feel like I'm babbling on. Oh, babble. No! Bye.